Hey guys, Zeramus555 here, just coming to you with a deck profile of the deck I ran at Champs on Saturday. The event went well. It kind of went as expected. The person who won, we all kind of saw it coming. Technically, windups probably should have won. I was actually sitting beside the windup players. He played the guy who won. Chainburn won. What can you do? But yeah, Chainburn won. I was sitting beside the windup players. He was playing the Chainburn guy in the semifinals, and he misplayed so bad. I was just like sitting there watching him do it. I was just like, oh my gosh, he's costing himself the game. And it was upsetting because, you know, as much as I obviously don't want any of those lame decks to win, I really do not like the Chainburn player at all. He's just rude. And yeah, obviously people don't want Chainburn to win. It's just like, you know, people say it takes skill, but it's really just flipping up cards and knowing what order to flip them up in. So, yeah, that was too bad. My friend Kyle got in the semifinals with his heroes. As you guys know, he got in the top 4 last time, so that was very cool to see him get second place. I would have liked to see him win, but he has a very, very hard matchup against Chainburn, so that was understandable. I ended up taking my Samurais, as you guys might not be surprised with. I was going through a lot of struggles with deciding what deck to bring. I am going to be installing my Infernities pretty quick here. You're probably going to see this video, actually. I didn't end up running Infernity just because I was going to run them just as a fun deck for the very last time before I sold it, but I just decided that I actually wanted to do well in the event. I went 2-2. Technically 1-2. I was supposed to play Nico, the Inzektor guy who won Champs the past 2 times. But he was like 1-2 already, and he's just not having a good day. So we ended up not playing because he just said he didn't want to play because he knew I was playing Samurai, and you know, it's a good matchup. It's a hard matchup for me, but I can win it if I draw well enough. So he didn't want to get, I guess, gatewayed. But yeah, I went 2-2. I played Norm, and Norm with his Piper Chaos. He beat me. It was a really good match, though. I always love playing Norm. I did misplay against him, though, but it's pretty funny. It wasn't anything like huge misplay. It was just kind of a bad judgment call more. So game 2 I went Nat Beast and I should have gone Xian, and then game 3 I went Xian and I should have gone Nat Beast. In game 3 he had like 2 creature swaps and a mind control in his hand. So yeah, I lost that one, which was unfortunate. But yeah, no, it was a good match. And then I played this kid named Owen in the 3rd round with his heroes, and that was just driving me completely insane. I'm just gonna give this tip to everybody. If you are gonna take a deck to a major event or to any like smaller, maybe locals event, but it's like a bigger event at the locals, don't play a deck you don't understand. We literally called Michael, a store owner, over for judge rulings. He called them over, I should say, like 3 times. It was just on these stupidest rulings as well. Like, I don't want to be mean about it. It's just like it's basic Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge. Like he was basically trying to special summon a Photon Thrasher, I think is his name, out of his hand. The 2100 dude. Out of his hand during the battle phase and attack again. He's like, well, my opponent... Anyways, it was ridiculous. And then he was like trying to get Shining's effect off of like Super Poly into Shining, and it was a disaster. Do not play decks at an event if you don't understand the deck. Just don't do it. So yeah, anyways, it was good. It was we went 2-2. I went 2-2, and then I obviously didn't top. I got like 9th or 10th place or something. I forget what it was. I really didn't care though. It wasn't a big deal. Obviously I wanted to top, but the prizes they ended up pulling out of the draft picks weren't very good anyways. Like the best card pull was like a number 11 big eye. He's like a $10 secret rare. Excuse me. And then the guy who got first place with Chainburn, he pulled crap out of his packs, Karma, which is hilarious. But yeah, anyways, so there were other events that day as well. There was the sneak peek and the undercut tournament, which is the undercuts obviously for the people who did not top. They could enter the tournament. I ended up going with my Samurais. I was going to run a different deck, but I ended up going 3-0 in that tournament. I played Max in the finals with his Heretics, and let's just say my Max C that my friend let me borrow kind of won me a game. And then game 2 he won. He just had a really good hand. I didn't draw very well. And then game 3 I just went off. I just went nuts. But yeah, no, it was good. I won the undercut, and then there was the sneak peek as well on the very same day. As you guys know, that was yesterday. I pulled pretty good out of my packs. I pulled the ultra rare Spellbook Searcher guy, and I also pulled the XYZ Spellcaster 3 Spellcaster chick. I ended up trading them away at like $30 value together for a bunch of stuff I needed, so that was good. So I pretty much got my money back from the sneak peek there. And then I entered the Win-A-Mat tournament. My friend Sunra, as you guys know, he actually ended up winning the random mat, which is cool because he doesn't actually have one, so that was really, really neat. He was very, very happy. It's cool to see people win stuff when they actually need it. And then I ended up playing in the Win-A-Mat tourney, and as you guys can see, I played Samurais again, and I went undefeated. And I won the mat. Very, very cool mat. I really wanted to win it. Right when I saw the guy hold the mat up and show us what we were playing for, I was just like, I'm going to win that mat. So I played Sam's, and I went 3-0. I played, what did I play? I played Norman's Piper Chaos. I beat him. That was a good match. I drew the nuts game 3, though. It was, like, ridiculous. But yeah, the event went really well. I ended up getting in the finals and playing Charles. You guys all know Charlie Brown with his Samurais. And being the one who kind of helped him with his Samurai deck, I kind of knew his build. He knew mine a little bit, of course, because I posted up on here all the time. But I beat him game 1, and he was like, I could tell he was frustrated. I was talking to him. I was like, you're not gonna be mad if I win, are you? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be mad. And I'm like, well, what are you mad about? And he's just like, well, I've spent all this money today, and I haven't won anything yet. And I was just like, well, I'll make you a deal. I really, really, really want that mat, and I'm going to be playing to win it. And he's like, yeah, of course. And I was like, okay, but I'll make you a deal. If I do win, I would normally get first pick out of the draft as well. So I was like, I will give you my first pick out of the draft because you haven't won anything today. You spent all this money, and I want you to come out of here feeling like you got something. So that was my good deed of the day. I did end up beating him 2-0, and then I gave him my first pick of the draft. I got my mat. And he went and pulled that Spellcaster super rare chick from the sneak peek. So that was really cool. He seemed very happy, and I really didn't mind doing it at all. I felt really, really good doing it. It's nice doing good stuff like that for other players. So yeah, guys, the tournaments all went really well. I wish I could have done better in champs. I'd love to win my title back. I felt bad for Nico, the reigning champion. Like I said, he didn't do as well as he wanted to. And it was really too bad Chainburn won, but I think all the players there that day kind of saw it coming. The wind-up player had the best matchup against him. I have a really good matchup against him too with Samurais, but unfortunately I did not get to play him. Misplayed against the hero player, of course. But yeah, no, it was a really good event. It was a good day, and I think everyone else that attended could definitely agree with that. So, anyways, I'm not going to do the deck profile in this video. It's going to be in part 2, because I'm going to talk about the deck a bit. It's pretty much typical Sam's. There's really nothing special about it, but I still just want to kind of talk about the deck and the choices I made and what cards put in work and whatnot, other than Gateway, of course. So make sure to check out part 2. I'll have a link down below. Make sure to click on that and check out my Samurai profile. And if you don't feel like watching part 2 for some reason, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and maybe I'll watch it later. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Peace.